Hey, my Leos. How y'all doing, Leos? Well, we'll see when this solar eclipse happens because it really affects fixed signs. So some of you might be going through some pretty dramatic changes. Like you have been living in one state for a while, and then you were in California your whole life. Now you live in Louisiana. You down south. You know, you were in home health care. Now you are a nurse. It's like, and then you are ruled by the sun too. And so in essence, you clipping some shit. And you are in alignment with these clippings. Now, supposedly, Leos, the solar eclipse begins to happen 6 months before, and it can, you can feel the effects 6 months after. So you could have been in a 10-year relationship with someone, and you came home and they just left. Or this could be you. It's like something gets clipped, but I don't really care for a lunar eclipse because I might still be emotionally attached to the thing that gets clipped. But the solar eclipse, because Leo is an optimistic sign, usually clips what you need to be clipped in order to make you really happy. Right? It's a happiness thing. Like, you know, it's like, I hate, because you guys are fixed signs, so you might have never let it go or walked out. Where's my damn ashtray? But during a solar eclipse, it does the clipping for you. Hold on, guys. And, for you guys, more than anything, it looked like it was going to be in career and finances. Some of you could be taking like a completely different route in your career. I'm quite eager to see what's in your cards for the next month with this solar eclipse. So don't be surprised if you've had a chef, you had a Leo employee for 17 years, and you thought that you and that Leo was gonna ride and die to the end. But shall come April 30th, ain't no telling what that Leo gonna do. Baby, you might get a resignation notice. Okay. You might have been chronically homeless for 5 years. Shout out to all my Leos out there who are homeless. All right, it's going to get better. It should, especially after the solar eclipse, if that's what you're working towards, okay? So, if you've been homeless for 4 years after this solar eclipse, you might get Section 8. So, it's a real positive time, mainly for Tauruses, but everybody can feel the effect, especially fixed signs. So I have a fixed moon, and I am definitely feeling the effects emotionally of the solar eclipse. All right, so Leo, what do you need to know for the next month? What do you need to know? If you're new here, welcome. I am Sunshine. This is Iamsunshinetarot. Oh, but that is so beautiful. Some of you are with the Libra or a Taurus, and we're going to take a look at your tarot scope for the month of May. It may not resonate with everybody out there, and if it does, there is an extension at the end, and I'll tell you how to get the extension. So some of you are in a very beautiful relationship with someone who is in love with you, or some of you are with someone who's already married. Okay, this is the Empress is looking in your direction. So for me, if it was right side up, this is somebody new coming. But if it's looking in your direction, this is how somebody feels about you, like you are their wife. And they want you, if this is an appropriate age, to become their mother. It doesn't surprise me to see the Empress in a solar eclipse at all, because she's pregnant. She's giving birth to something new. There is an end to just having one child. Now you have 2 children. There's an end to being childless. Now you have 2 children. So solar eclipse is about beginnings, but real powerful, positive, bold beginnings. But you do have to leave something behind. But usually in the solar eclipse, it's okay. Like you may have to leave being single behind in order to be married. But again, it's okay. You're going to deal with it. You know, so yeah, what we have here is that many of you are married, many of you have a fiance, or you could be dealing with someone with the Empress reverse who is already married. Such amazing, plentiful, prosperous card. If you're single, this could represent a mother, someone who you deem as family, like a close relative who you really care about. Well, let's see what they're saying about this. The Queen of Cups. Wow! And she's looking in your direction. Isn't that amazing? So some of you are definitely with the water sign, okay? Some of you are in love with the water sign, or this water sign is in love with you, and they feel you too, you know? I feel like there is somebody who is looking directly in your direction, and they have wings on the back of their neck, so back of their back, so it's like this is good for you. The Queen of Cups can also represent a different continent or a different country. The number 30 is attached to the Queen of Cups for me, because 28 days to 30 days. Right, and she's looking in your direction. So some of you are in love. You could be a mother. You could have strong water placements in your chart, or you can have strong Taurus or Libra placements in your chart. But what we see here is I see a family. And you say, well, I ain't got no family, child. So somebody do, and you could have just met a lady and you just know she's the one. And if this hasn't happened yet, I feel like you're opening yourself up to this. But let's finish telling the story. Okay, so wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle them again. All right. Okay. All right. The card that came out was the Justice card reverse. So you could have ended things with someone that has a strong Libra placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There could be some legal issues that is contrary to your relationship right now. Like one of my Leo clients, her fiance is in Dominican Republic, and they are trying to get him to the United States. But let's let it finish telling its story. All right. I was getting ready to say, pick a number, Leo, 1, 2, or 3. All right, let's finish telling this story. Hangman. So I think that there could be some stagnation or some delay as it relates to forward movement, but there will be some type of change in 30 days. You will see some type of change because there's going to be another opportunity, or you have found another way to make something happen. You've taken a different perspective on something. Like I know this Leo who wants to move to Texas. And at first she was just going to bounce. But now she said, well, let me go to Texas first. Let me go and let me take a look at the place to see if this is what I really want. So, some of you are definitely thinking about like expansion and prosperity, and you're thinking about maybe children. I do feel like some of you are absolutely in love, but there are some hang-ups here. There's some waiting, and it looks like you need to exercise some patience. Also, you may need to look at things differently as it relates to what? As it relates to marriage. Some of you are moving with the Empress is with her Emperor. Okay, some of you are dealing with an Aries or someone that has strong Aries placements, or not. But this is the husband. This is the family man we saw in January. So he's been a permanent fixture for a couple of months now. So somebody means business about you, especially if they're coming in as the Emperor. Because the Emperor doesn't have any time for some little games. He does it big or he doesn't do it at all. So I see that many of you may have to change your perspective on relationships. I wonder why. Let's see why. In order to get along. I'm going to get a Karen mad. Karen is about to be mad at me. All right. And then this one idiot left a message and said, oh, here she goes. She always on that shit. Well, bitch, go and look at somebody else who's not always on that shit. All right? And then come back. But anyway, child, it looks like either you have been changing your perspective about the way a relationship works. Like, for instance, I was listening to Fantasia on the Breakfast Club, and she was telling women, you have to let your man lead, right? He is the head, and God made it like that. So so you are the neck, though. He's the head, but you are the neck. So the head really can't go nowhere without the neck. But, let him lead. Some of you could have been changing your ideas. I see the femininity card here. So you could either be with a man's man, or you're learning how to be a wife. Just because you are a woman who gets married doesn't mean that you are a wife, right? But it looks like some of you are really changing your perspectives about valuing your man and allowing your man to be the head of the house. Or men, you could be looking for a woman who is submissive, whatever, or whatever you want. Because like I heard this guy say that he didn't want a submissive woman. He wanted a woman that would ultimately let him make the decision, but he liked a fiery woman. But I'm just giving this as an example. So like the Emperor wants a submissive woman. No, I can 150% tell you that that's what's up. You could be the Emperor, though. You could have the masculine energy, and that could be how God made you. So a lot of you are getting married, and that was just an example, and you're really changing your views of marriage. With this Queen of Cups here, which is international, you could be marrying somebody outside of your race, all right? But the Hangman is upside down, and the Hangman represents changing your perspectives and seeing things from a completely different angle. You see how he's upside down? Right? And I see that whoever this person is, they mean so much to you that they bring out the kitten part of the lion. You ever see one when a lion loves its trainer or loves its pride, they'll play. They're playful too. They're not just kings of the jungle. They're soft too. They play. And so this person is loving you in a way that is making you say, okay, let me bend. All right. So many of you are learning different tools about marriage, and it is leading you to matrimony, where you will be celebrating with a group of people a wedding. Wow. Okay. So apparently, some of you are getting married, or the way that you are changing as a man, maybe you are changing as far as, I need to take lead. I need to stop being so emotional. I need to, what else do I hear? Whatever. I need to be the alpha dude. Maybe you're going to start leading with your masculine energy if this is a man's reading, okay, with this emperor here, instead of leading with your feminine energy. So a dating coach named Matthew Boggs, he said that he used to lead with his feminine energy, but he's really masculine, right? And he just kept attracting these masculine these masculine women, because he was leading with his feminine energy. And he said he went to go pick this girl up, and she was so masculine, he had to take her to the airport that she was carrying her own bags. He was like, let me get your suitcase. I got it. No, I got it. Thank you very much. So he left her ass alone because he couldn't be a man around her, So I feel like, Leo men, you're going to meet a woman that's going to make you feel like a man. You know what I mean? You're going to meet a wife, not a woman. You're going to meet a wife, a woman who knows how to be married and make it work and make her man feel like a king, because you are a king, and you're going to be making her feel, like she's special too. Okay? So some of you are pregnant. Some of you will be having children, right? Your spouse could already have children. Maybe you said you would never deal with the woman and her child, right? And maybe you have changed your mind, changed your perspective about that now. All right. All right. So, let's see. So, the overall energy for you, Leo, is the Three of Coins. So, some of you are in the foundations of building something new. You're like in the foundations of either starting a new business or a new career. You are taking action towards something, right? And it's going to increase your finances. This solar eclipse is going to affect your finances more than anything. But yeah, Leo, some of you have just morphed into a beautiful companion. It's like you're supportive and feminine and loyal. And it's like your man, they grow as a response to your wife ministry, And it looks like, you really, really loved someone, and you're very sensitive, and you're very sensitive to their needs. Okay? What sign was that woman? All right, so let's see. What is the clock looking like, Leos? Oh, I can't see that far. Hold on. Okay. All right, so what is your challenge going to be, Leo, just generally for the month of May? What is Leo's main challenge going to be? Changing jobs, some of you may be changing different directions with your career, or you may be completely changing how you make money. But I do see that the solar eclipse in Taurus Taurus is going to enable you to change very steadily, right? It's like wherever you're changing to, there's a lot of support and steadiness and consistency and stability there, right? So I know a Leo who just changed jobs after 10 years, and she's doing something completely different, but they have support for her. They are there for her. The new company is really together as it relates to helping someone transition. So I feel like your challenge this month is going to be transitioning. You could be transitioning to from being single to being married. You could be transitioning from one partner who you had a long-term, maybe you're divorced now and you're committing to someone new, right? Or you could be starting a new job, something like that. It's challenging because it's new, all right? So what don't you see coming? The moon. So I feel like the moon is just the unknown. You don't know what to expect at this new job. You don't know what to expect as this person's wife. You don't know what to expect being a new mom. You don't know you don't know if you're going to like your baby. I mean, you love your children, but are you going to like your kid? So you don't know, about this owning a house thing. Some of you could just have bought a house. You don't know about paying these mortgages on time. You don't know, right? So the moon is just things that you don't know about. And you have some fears, fear of the unknown. So maybe at this time you're like, no, I don't feel scary. I don't feel fearful. And maybe you don't see it coming. All right. Also, pay attention to your dreams. Also, there could be a lunatic around you. All right. So moving right along. So what is in our recent past, Leo? We have the Six of Wands. Okay, so this is Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter is getting ready to be near Venus now. So there's a lot of luck with love, as we see here. Anyway, it looks like you are beautiful. You get a lot of attention. You might have gotten a lot of attention recently. Maybe you are on dating apps, and a lot of women have been paying you a lot of attention. A lot of men have been paying you a lot of attention. You could be in the public's eye. You could have a strong social media account, right? But I see that you've had a lot of good success along the way, especially recently. There was some type of major obstacle that you overcame, though there was competition or something like that. I see that you have been victorious in your life generally in the recent past. There is something that maybe could have just happened that is enabling you to move forward in the future or in the present with a lot of hope, okay? The present is the Knight of Swords. So this could be a person, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, right? And they're just full of drama. And it just appears, they go off at the drop of a hat, and they just start drama with you. And I don't know what you want to do with it, but I feel like you have whatever is happening in your life, you're going to have victory over this drama. This could be anybody. This could be a baby's mother. This could be an ex that sees that you're moving on, moving forward, and then they just come to start some drama, right? I did a reading for an Aries the other day, and her fiance gave her a ring, and they were on the way to get married, and the fiance posted everything on Facebook, and then the ex came back, starting shit, and broke them up. So I don't know if an ex is coming back, if there is an ex in the present that's starting some drama, or what. The future is the Ten of Cups. Oh, Leo. Okay, so some of you are in love. You could be engaged. Oh, Jennifer Lopez is a Leo. Ben Affleck is a Leo too. All right. So it looks like she really knows how to submit, or she knows, especially in her Latin culture, since Latins are the highest married group of all ethnic groups, right? So anyway, either you are with a married man, okay, or if you are going to meet someone very special, Leo, and you've been changing your thoughts and opinions. Like, I know this one Leo who was with this married man for 9 years, and for 9 years it was cool, but now she's like, well, now I want my own husband. That solar eclipse is coming to clip. She wants her own husband, And I felt so sorry for her because she thought that he kept coming back to her sexually because they had something special. No, he doesn't have, men need sex. He needs to come. He don't give her no money, so he don't have to pay for sex like he would an escort. And you don't require a commitment. You don't require money. You don't require dinner. You don't require nothing. He can just come over and fuck and tell you some bullshit. And, that's sad. All right. That's really sad. Okay. So let's finish this at Vimeo. I am going to expound on what I see, but the future is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups represents emotional fulfillment. It represents happiness. It represents community. Sometimes it represents the blending of families, like our families are going to get along. I do see an ex starting some trouble. Okay, I do see that. I may just continue with this reading for Leo since they're so good to me and edit the additional part if it breaks. Yeah, I think I want to just finish this reading. So the Ten of Cups is here, and then, like I said, it represents family, prosperity, happiness, joy, completion. Now, if, like, let's say the Leo who has that boyfriend in the Dominican, the Knight of Swords could just be talking about the bureaucracy of getting him from the Dominican to the United States. But this is a card of speed, so things are speeding along really quickly. So some of you are quickly doing something new to bring in money. Some of you are going to quickly change your life. You were in banking, now you are in nursing. You were a nurse, now you're a coach. So, and it looks like there's quick victory in this new direction, and it looks like it brings the stability of home to it. All right, so I am going to do your charms, and if it what is that called? If it drops, whatever. Leo. So in your charms, I see new doors opening. I see a baby. Some of you are pregnant, right? I definitely see a trip. I don't see kids being an issue. Some of you might have to put your traveling plans or relocation plans on hold, but I do feel like you are always with your significant other, and I feel like the cards are saying to be strong during this solar eclipse time, okay? So Leo, we are going to take a look at your extended reading. In the extended reading, we are going to ask, how does your person feel about you? What does your person want to say to you? Where is this relationship going from here? And will you get married? Thank you for watching, Leos. If you want to see the extension, the link is in the description box, and I'm about to get cut off. It'll say one will take you to Vimeo, one will take you to my website, where for a nominal fee you can see the extended video. Also, if you want a reading, go to sunshinetarot.net, and that's also in the description box. Thank you, Leo. God bless and love you. I love you.